Ladies and gentlemen, hello. My name is Stephen Friedman. Today, I will be discussing an important topic. The primary challenge of workplace communication in modern organizations is the ineffectiveness of virtual communication, primarily the communication with remote work environments. This challenge poses significant obstacles in maintaining effective collaborations, fostering relationships, and ensuring clarity in messaging. With the emphasis on remote work doing due to advancements in technology and the recent global pandemic we just faced with the coronavirus, organizations has increasingly relied on virtual communication tools such as video conferencing and instant messaging platforms. However, a study published in the Harvard Business Review identified that remote teams often struggle with miscommunication and misunderstanding due to the lack of nonverbal cues and absence from the physical work environment. This challenge disputes teams' dynamic, I'm sorry. This challenges teamwork, reduce productivity, and can lead to employees' dissatisfaction in the workplace. Employees report feelings of isolation, misunderstanding, and the lack of face-to-face communication, which leaves not only um, misinformation, but also a lack of face to face interactions. Now, I will be discussing three examples, real world examples, and providing solutions for you. And at the end, I'll sum it up and give you a overall review of what I've discovered. Now, the first example, it's a tech innovation company. A startup, a tech startup. Employees relied heavily on daily communication to provide feedback for their customers. A misinterpretation of a sarcastic comment made within the messaging platform had a dispute between two departments, which slowed down production and left everyone a bit confused and frustrated. Study by study has shown that effective communication between people comes through body language and tone of voice. Research indicated that 55% of communication is nonverbal, highlighting how highlighting how to highlighting that absence of the tone of voice can also impact the being received effectively. Now, with this company, the solution was simple. If you had a policy that encouraged the use of memes, GIFs, or emojis, and also video conferencing, that would eliminate the sarcastic message that was received and had a dispute amongst the departments. Combined with regular video check-ins with teammates, there would be no confusion moving forward. It allowed for feedback from both parties to make sure that the message was received correctly so production can get back on course. Now, the next example that I'll share with you is a global consulting group. Now, the issue they faced was project delays due to unclear directional issues through emails. Different teams were interpreting the instructions differently than what was being written and received, leading to inadequate outputs and low production. A recent study done by the McKinsey report reviewed that effective communication can increase productivity by 25%. As a result, in the McKinsey report, 70% of employees reported that they don't fully understand their organizational goals, primarily due to ineffective communication channels. With this company, the solution was simple. The firm could have a clarification stage where project leaders summarize key points to the follow-up emails that they were giving out to their employees. Thus, it is important to first determine why communications are poor in the first place and work with these behavioral aspects of the problem before anything else occurs. With this would help with visual confirmation of understanding and team alignment, drawing from the classic principles in which I just stated that with the emails, it will be followed up with a video one-on-one to make sure everybody's on the same page. Now, my last example that I would like to share with you guys, it's a company, it was an employee takeover at XPM Corporations. Now, this one was a little tricky. The high employee turnover was determined due to poor communication from management regarding career feedback. Employees felt undervalued and confused about their role in the company. The feedback gap resulted with employees and supervisors not being on the same page, neither receiving nor giving feedback from both parties. Only 30% of employees feel engaged and informed at work, a result strongly tied to the quality of communication between management and the staff. The solution that I presented to the company was regular one-on-one video sessions between management and employees that could create opportunity for feedback between both parties. Management could set performance goals and the employees could gather feedback and apply it to their work performance. Furthermore, as we have stated, establishing an effective performance management system is important in providing candidates and employees with consistent feedback to help individuals maximize their true potential. Utilizing a concept of ongoing dialogue, learning in class formulas emphasizes the importance of the feedback which the employees can help their performance in the workplace. Now, with those three companies, their issues and their solutions, I have a value of impact that I like to address. Addressing the insignificance of visual communication can significantly enhance team work performance, morals, and productivities. By fostering a culture of open communication, organizers can build strong teams that work effectively across remote environments, which lead to higher employee satisfaction, reduce turnover, and a better overall performance for management and employees. Next steps that I would like to relate to you guys today is conducting a communication audit to assist current visual virtual communication practices and identify major problems before they occur or while they occur. Develop a communication team, develop a communication training program focusing on remote communication skills such as clarity in messaging and emotional intelligence. Testing new communication tools and strategies and programs with a select group before rolling out the overall platform to the organization, I find is very key. You can work out all the bugs and kinks so you won't have any problems later on down the line with your management or the staff or the employees. Establishing regular feedback loops for management and the employees so they can always be on the same page and productivity stays fairly high and everyone knows what they're doing inside the company. By tackling the communication challenges in remote work setting effectively, organization can create a more productive work environment and better productivity. I am again honored to share this information with you and I hope you I hope you gathered enough information to move forward with your organization. I like to leave you with a quote. Prior planning prevents poor performance. And I hope you have a good day.